Okay. So I told you that I was going to give you guys a gist of how the war affected us. Now, this gist is not from a political point of view, like it's not how this one down, it's not it's how it affected us in how will I put it? In our everyday lives, basically, something like that. I don't know. Well, let me start. Let me tell you people, if you're looking for something to watch, like if you're looking for a what do they call them? Like I always call them historical dramas. English Naomi. Yes, and most times I actually enjoy them. If you're looking for a recent one, this new one that just came out, Alchemy of Souls, is actually really good. So, you know when I see somebody that wants to do hair, I forgot my comb. Welcome to my secret chamber of goodies. My secret chamber of goodies. Okay, I'll be right back. And I'm back. So, yes, to start this hair, you're going to need a comb and another comb, your head, and of course, one of the most important things, your attachments. Now, when you want to get attachment, I don't know, you know, the best thing that happened to us is pre-stretch coming out. That's the best thing that happened, because this stretching hair thing is the ghetto. But yeah, here they still sell like the normal ones, so you still have to buy and pick and all of that drama. Okay, so back to my gist. This is my gist that I've been carrying people. So when the war started, like when things got really bad and like people were fleeing and everything, Russians came here. The wealthy Russians, basically, they found their way into Georgia. And apparently it wasn't just Georgia, they were just looking for, like, they were going to most European countries from what I heard. The first thing that was affected was sugar and salt, or just sugar, I can't even remember. But one of my friends was like, her mom went to the store to get sugar, and they were like, people were buying in bulk, because you know how when Corona started, people were buying tissue in bulk because, you know, people are just people. So yes, that's how people were buying this thing in bulk. And she was like, me, I didn't even notice that one, to be honest, because I don't know, I hadn't gone to the store to buy sugar recently. And I was even telling her, I was like, yo, that I haven't actually noticed it though, and this is why. Because she's like, yeah, that because most of the products here in Georgia are from other places, US, Russia, Ukraine, like other places. So it makes sense that, you know, some products would be affected. And I think sugar, most especially, was from one of those places, either Russia or Ukraine, but I'm not sure which one exactly. So one of the main things that affected us was, no, there were actually like 3 of them. The first thing was Jesus Christ, where did my train of thought just go to? The first thing that actually affected us was the price of everything going up. Like, everything just increased price, from taxi to like going to the market. Things in the market increased price, and people kept on saying, oh, because, you know, things are coming in from all these places, so like it's bound to happen, blah blah blah. But it was just, it was annoying and weird because one of the main reasons why people come to Georgia, like students most especially, is because of the low cost of living. Now, this low cost of living was being affected, so it was just very, very weird and annoying and everything. And then this, remember I told you that rich Russians started coming into the country, right? Okay, so when they started coming into the country, there was like, you know how people just say like immediate or rapid increase in rent, like cost of renting apartments. There are some houses that, you know, when you see them, you're like, okay, this place can be more than so and so price. Bruh, they just started increasing, all the landlords, I don't know if they had a meeting, but like they just increased the amount of rent. And this thing happened like, let's say today, right? I was on the site, and I'll tell you why I was on the site. Let's say today we are on the site because there's a site they have for when you want to rent, when you're looking for apartments to rent, myhome.g. So you go there and you look at apartments, when you see the apartment you like, the agent's number is on the site, so you can call the agent and talk to them, or the owner, whichever one, but one person's number is shown on the site, so you call them and you talk to them, that kind of thing. Bro, like, yeah, let's say yesterday I was on the site. Today I just opened the site, and the next thing, houses that were like $350 US went up to like 500, 550, 600. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. And let me tell you why I was on this site in the first place. So all these things, everything was happening around March, I suppose, because I think that was around the time we were supposed to vacate my former apartment. So that was why we were looking for a house, because our contract was up there, it was due there, and we already planned on moving to somewhere else. If not, if we knew what was going to happen, we would have just told our landlord, oh, let's just renew the contract and continue staying here and everything in between. But we did not know. The thing took us by surprise. When I tell you by surprise, like, the next thing, and this one, it's not like somebody is gisting you what happened. It happened to me personally. So there was this apartment I was looking at. It was like $350, a one-bedroom apartment. It was really nice in a good area and everything. So I called the agent and I was like, please, can I come see this apartment? Tell me when you're available, blah 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 blah. The guy was like, okay, yeah, no problem. I'll call you when I'm available. This one, that one, that one. I was like, okay, I'll be waiting for your call. The next day came. It wasn't even the next day. It was the same day. Oh yes, I think it was the same day. I spoke to him in the morning. He said in the afternoon or something like that I can come and see the place. Take a look at these braids. Sorry, just take a look at it. Damn. So I was like, okay, I can come and see it in the afternoon now. In the afternoon, I started calling his brother. Please, when can I come and see the apartment? Please, when can I come and see the apartment? He was posting me. If you don't know what posting means, it means he was basically just pushing me aside. He kept on saying, okay, give me some time, I'll call you back. Give me some time, I'll call you back. I was like, this man, you're doing something is wrong. Finally, he now texted me. He was like, yeah, that there's some Russians that just came in now and they want the apartment. I was like, yeah, but like, I know how these things are done. It's first come, first serve, obviously. But like, I spoke to you and we had like an agreement for me to come and see this place at so and so time, and then we'll move forward from there, that kind of thing. You didn't even give me, basically, you didn't even give me an opportunity to even like see the place or see if I liked it or any kind of thing. He was like, okay, that do I want to come and see it now? That now it's $500. I said, for what? $500 for what? For which place? He was like, yes, so the Russians now want to collect it for $500. And he sounded so happy. I was just like, bro, I better go and make your money. Like, I was just disgusted because that's how it was. Like, you call them and then they'll be like, yeah, the price has gone up, this one, that one, the Russians want to take it for so and so price, unless you can beat, like, you can match the price or beat it, or do you understand? I was like, bro, like, it was a whole issue here because people. And then another thing that was happening was, because of the increase in rent, current landlords that had people in their houses were chasing their tenants away so they could increase the price and rent to Russians. That's how bad it was. And I was just like, yo, that's when you see all these things. People just feed off other people's demise. That's just what that thing was. And to be honest, I don't even kind of blame them because, like, they saw an opportunity and they took it. Why not? There are people that are willing to pay big bucks for rubbish houses, like rubbish like this. It was a very tough period, very, very, very tough. That was one way it affected us. The second way, I told you, sorry, that was two ways actually. I told you the increase in everything, and I just elaborated the increase in housing. Now, going to market, I don't know how. Okay, like I said, most things are imported from all these places. But fresh produce, I don't know. I sincerely do not know, like, the whole how everything goes. But I think they grow some of those things there. I don't want to sound very illiterate about the whole issue, but I think they grow most of it. I will actually confirm. But everything went up in the market too. You know how in Nigeria, when dollar goes up, things now be going up. Everybody now be saying, na dollar or na dollar. Even when you used to buy your things from Aba or something, like, you're not importing your things. You understand what I'm saying? That's how it was. I was just like, what is, like, what exactly is happening? Like, can someone explain to me what's going on? Can someone actually explain what's going on? But I was just like, okay. Then another thing that not increased was the so here we have Yandex and we have Bolt. The way Yandex increased, oh my god, it was like, okay, so I told you everything here is, I don't want to toot my horn or something, but it's cheap. Like, if you compare here and like the US or here, it's very cheap. So the lowest price you can get for a ride, is like $2. Like, no matter how, wherever you go, like, that's the lowest price you can get. You can't go get lower than that. And Yandex is, overall, is cheaper than Bolt. Bolt, I don't know, they're stealing from people as far as I'm concerned. But Yandex is way cheaper. Now, for Yandex to have increased price was just crazy, because why? And I think those are the major things that like really affected people. Like, oh my god, do you understand this kind of thing? And then the worst the worst thing that actually happened, let's say the worst thing, but another thing that actually happened was the Russian scammers that came into the country too. So yes, the rich people came, but people looking for an opportunity also came in. Now, let me tell you how. Like I said before, right? Everything I'm telling you is based on personal experience. So this scamming one, it was actually very, very stupid, if you ask me. So basically, what the scammers were actually doing is that there's this app called My Market.ge. It's just like GG in Nigeria, right? You put in your products you want to sell, and then people contact you. Yes, the same concept. So now we put a laptop we wanted to sell, right, on this site. Then someone contacted, like it was me, it was my phone, it was my account rather. So someone sent me a text message on WhatsApp. Oh, I saw the product on my market, I would like to purchase it. I said, oh, that's good, everything, yay, I'll get some money. You understand what I'm saying? Now this uncle now said, okay, that he's not in Tbilisi right now, that he's in Batumi, which is another state in Tbilisi, that he's in Batumi, but that we should that can he send a courier to me to collect the laptop, and then he will pay. I was like, like somebody just wants to collect the laptop like that. Like if you're buying a used item, right, wouldn't you want to test run it? Do you get, like, okay, yes, it's used basically, but let me see how bad it is or how good it is, those kind of things. So that was the first red flag for me. I was like, and I asked him, I was like, you don't want to test this laptop? Like, I was like, okay, if nobody contacts me again about it, I can keep it for you. When you're ready, you can come, and then you can test it and see if you like it, and you can take it and everything. Me, I was trying to be a nice person. He said no, that I should just give it to the courier. Being a courier, yes. I should just give it to him, and then let the guy bring it to him. I was like, no, that I can't send it to him unless I have, even if it's half of the payment, because we're Nigerians, come on, stop it. And I said, okay, that he's going to pay the full amount, that I should just send it. I said, okay, that he should pay the full amount. So he now said, okay, that let him send the money now. I was like, okay, I'm waiting for you. Now here, if you want to send money to somebody, right, you can do it through your bank app. You can do it through, there's a pay box. So you just go put in the person's details and then put the cash into the pay box, and it goes to the person's account. He didn't ask for anything, like any of my details for either this. So I'm like, how do you want to run this payment? You're not asking me for anything. He said no, that he's going to send me a form, right? And then I should fill in my card details, and then he will transfer it to me. I said, You say what? I was like, you know, that's not gonna happen. He was like, oh, that he understands that this might sound very tricky and everything. I said, yes, it does sound weird. Like, why do you just want me to put in my card details? I opened the form, and there you see, put in your card number, CVV, date of expiry. I said, who be this Mugu? Who is this? So when all this was happening, I was just laughing. I was like, see this guy. And I went to work. My colleague at work, she's Georgian. She's my friend there. She was like, so I explained everything to her. I was like, yo, have you heard of anything like this? Because me, I haven't heard of anything like this. Like, I was like, normally you just pay through Paybox and everything. She now said, oh my god, that I hope, like, that she hopes I didn't put in my card details. I was like, my guy, I'm Nigerian, I won't do that. She was not laughing. I was like, yo, but seriously, I didn't share. She was like, that's good, because that was the scam. So basically, what they get you to do, right, when you put in those card details, you actually see the money. Let's say it's like 300 lari. You see the 300 lari, and then when you see the money, you're like, okay, the payment has come through, right? You send the stuff to them through a courier actually comes, gets the stuff, carries it to them. Now, when they get the stuff, they collect the money, and any money you had in the account. I was like, when? So this guy, you thought that? You actually thought that I was gonna give you this thing? I was just like, damn. So that was another way the whole thing affected us. I thought I had heard and seen it all, but those people, they blew my mind. And you know the funny thing, I now messaged, I think, like after me and the guy went back and forth, when I was telling him that, oh, I can't give you my card details, that you can use Paybox and do it and everything, the guy now stopped responding. I think he even blocked me or something. It's like, it's good for you. You could be blocked me. It was miserable. I wanted to block. Let's get into the hair properly. I'm sure you've noticed that I've already done 2 safe. Would this be like a tutorial for the knotless braids? No, it's not a tutorial, please. It's just me doing my hair and just to you, because I mean, why not? Alright. Okay, so we can start now. Whoever invented knotless braids, thank you very much. Thank you so much. Like, just look at this. Ah, beauty. Okay, so already parted it. I wanted to use the natural lights to show you people how beautiful this hair is. I finished work, not be say them say, but I finished work. Like, I'm actually so proud of myself because this is the first time I'm doing this style on myself. But yeah, this is nice.